Picture this, a stunning, spa-like bathroom that makes you feel amazing every morning. Now picture this, a moldy, cracked, and leaking mess that's a constant headache. The difference, it's all in the tile work. A perfect tiling job can boost your home's value by up to 15%, while a bad one can lead to thousands in water damage repairs. So what's the secret to getting it right? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're in this beautifully renovated bathroom to talk about what makes or breaks a tiling project. Tiles aren't just for looks, they are the most important waterproof, durable, and long-lasting shield protecting your home from moisture. But getting that shield perfect requires more than just slapping some tiles on the wall. It's an art and a science. So where do most DIY projects go wrong? Let's talk about the classic mistakes. First, the wobbly foundation. Tiling over an uneven or unstable surface is a recipe for disaster. The tiles will crack, simple as that. Then there's the guesswork grid. Starting without a precise layout plan leads to awkward cuts and an unbalanced, amateur look. And who could forget grout grease? Using too much water, mixing it wrong, or applying it unevenly results in crumbling, discolored grout lines that attract mold. Another huge one is the forgotten slope. In a shower, if the floor doesn't slope correctly toward the drain, you're basically building a permanent puddle. Finally, the rush job. Tiling isn't a race. Rushing the process, not letting things cure properly, is the fastest way to ruin all your hard work. So how do you avoid these nightmares? It all starts with a solid checklist. First, preparation is everything. Your surface needs to be clean, level, and structurally sound. No exceptions. Second, do a dry run. Lay out your tiles without any adhesive to finalize your pattern, and identify any tricky cuts beforehand. Third, use the right mud for the job. Different tiles and different areas, like floors versus walls, require specific types of mortar. Using the wrong one means your tiles won't bond properly. Fourth, aim for consistent joints. Use tile spacers religiously to ensure every grout line is perfectly uniform. And fifth, master the cuts. Whether you're using a wet saw or a manual cutter, practice on a few scrap pieces first to get clean, precise edges, especially around pipes and corners, ready for some pro secrets. These are the details that separate the masters from the amateurs. First, burn the mortar. This means applying a thin, tight layer of thin set to the substrate before troweling on the notch layer. It guarantees a rock-solid bond. Next, always back butter your large format tiles. Applying a thin layer of mortar to the back of the tile ensures full coverage and prevents hollow spots. Then, grout like a surgeon. Pack the grout into the joints diagonally. Clean off the excess with a damp sponge, and be meticulous. Fourth, seal the deal. Once your grout has fully cured, apply a quality grout sealer. This is your best defense against stains and moisture. And the final, most important rule, the 48-hour rule. Stay off the new tile floor and use the shower for at least 48 hours to let everything cure completely. Patience is key. As you can see, a perfect bathroom tiling job isn't about luck. It's about meticulous preparation and patient execution. It's about respecting the process and paying attention to those small details that make all the difference, turning a potential disaster into a durable, beautiful masterpiece that adds real value to your home. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever tackled a tiling project? Share your success stories or your horror stories in the comments below. We can all learn from each other. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more home renovation tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.